and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about LinkedIn and how it can benefit you. Because it's true that it's no longer enough to simply have a solid resume. Students now do need to have a professional online presence. My first recommendation to you is to search. Search your name, type it into Google or any other search bar that you want to use, and see what turns up, because it may not be quite what you expect. When I enter my name, this is a screenshot of the people and things that I get. I'm not sure how I became green bubbles, but those do not say Jennifer Hansen to me. So please be aware of what's out there that's linked to your name, because it could be someone who's been arrested in Idaho a multitude of times, or it could be a famous voice from Australia, or it could be a building. You never know. So make sure you know what recruiters are seeing when they're typing in your name. Make sure the information that you are putting out on Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat or any of the other social media sites is professional. It is something that you want recruiters to see, and it's not something that's going to get you removed from the search process or from a professional position. Many folks will happily take pictures of their kiddos or their students, and that's not always necessarily legal. So teachers need to really be aware of what they are posting on their Facebook page, as this young woman found out when she was removed from her position for many of the photos that she had on her page. You get to decide what you share on any social media account. For instance, my Facebook talks a little bit about the fact that I have kids and that I like being on a quad over at the beach, in the sand. It shares some of my personal experiences. And while this is great for my friends and my family that I don't get to see as often, it may not be as good for recruiters. So you need to choose to market yourself. You need to choose to get professional information out there where recruiters can see, and let them choose to look at your pages that are professional, such as a LinkedIn account. If you have a LinkedIn address on your resume, they will look at it. They will go out, they will read your information, they'll look at your bio, your summary, your photo, as opposed to doing a general Google search and finding who knows what. You need to build a professional online presence in any career field that you're choosing and connect in a meaningful way, because there is a lot of who you know that goes into how you get hired. Research companies and industries and explore opportunities with those particular organizations. I have a short video I want to share with you of key elements that LinkedIn has sent out.
Here's how to make your profile great. Number one, pick a professional picture. Not just any picture. No, not that one. More like these. Yes, that's the one. Number two, write a good headline. Just tell us who you are and what you want to do in 120 characters or less. Yeah, like that. Remember, nothing too personal, nothing too clever. Number three, tell us about your education. What's your major? What classes did you take? What skills did you develop? C++? Art history? Portuguese history? Quantum thermodynamics? Yes, put those. Number four, list your experience. Give us your organizations, your achievements, your honors. President of the International Club? Yes. Volunteered building houses? Yes. Invented a cat toy? Yeah, sure, that counts. Number five, get recommendations. Prove you've got what it takes. Get managers, mentors, and professors to post something that says, this person is smart, hardworking, good-natured, and well-rounded, or something like that. And then you're done. You shout, this is me! You do a celebration dance. You feel good. You stand out. You know you're on your way, because there are jobs to be found and recruiters looking to find you as you watch this. That's right now, this very second. What are you waiting for? Go, find, be found.
So your first step, your professional profile picture. Please be aware that people are looking at this. It just needs to be a simple headshot with a neutral background that features your professionalism. I've seen silly pictures. I've seen some interesting pictures. It's best to keep it simple. Just highlight who you are simply in a professional headshot. When you're creating your summary, please know your audience. What do you want them to know about you? What do you want them to do? Do you want them to feel something when they get done reading your summary? Prepare your content by brainstorming your accomplishments, your skills, and your goals, and then write your summary. As you can see from Hannah's summary, it's a little longer than the normal, but she has some great information in here about her legal experience and about her opportunities that she has had to succeed while being a law student. She included more than that, though. She included some of her personalizations about some of the other things that she's done in her life and how she grew up. These are opportunities to highlight skills, qualifications, and some of your personality traits that could get you into places you want to be. Make sure your profile is complete. LinkedIn does have a percentage profile completedness to let you know how far along you are on yours. It also gives you the opportunity to know what you're missing. So go ahead and get it completed. That way, recruiters have the opportunity to know more about you, to read about you, and to see if you would be a good fit for the positions they have to offer. Add some sections to enhance your profiles. Some interesting things, some pieces about you that maybe aren't contained in other parts of your profile. For instance, some courses. So these particular courses may not have been as part of the degree path. If you tell me you got a business degree with marketing, great. I'm going to know what classes you've taken. I'm going to understand what you've been taught. But if you also tell me that you took robotics and linear algebra, that might make you stand out because the position that I have open is marketing robotics with Tesla. You never know. Could be something very interesting that could highlight some of the skills that you have and some of the knowledge that you've gained outside of your typical degree path. Add in some organizations. This can easily create a connection to the reader that may not have happened. For instance, Paul Evans includes a variety of different organizations on his profile. And when I read his profile, he went to OSU and Officer Training School and Western Oregon University. Oh, that's great. I went to Western as well. But then when I read down to his additional organizations, there may be something in there that stands out, such as the Oregon Pioneer. That could be something very interesting to me because I didn't know that about Paul. Maybe he's interested in history or he has members that he can trace back to the pioneer days. Possibly I do too, and we could talk about that. It can create a personal connection with your reader, and it can create more interest in you because there are like-minded things on your page. Please add skills. This is a section that oftentimes can be overlooked, but I think it's such a great opportunity to market yourself in a way that recruiters understand. For instance, on my page, I have a multitude of skills that I have chosen: higher education, community outreach, event planning, public speaking. Many of these skills are all things that I believe, I know, I can do. Other people have said that I can do this as well. For instance, if you look at interviews, I have said I can do interviews well. I conduct interviews. I've been a part of interview teams. I have been interviewed. There are 31 other people who say I do interviews well. And this is a great thing because recruiters will read this and they'll know, okay, it's not just Jennifer saying she does interviews or student development or time management. It's all of these other people that are saying it too. So it's a great opportunity for you to market your skills and to have other people agree with you and say, yes, you do that well. It's a good thing for recruiters to see. I highly, highly recommend you use this section to really enhance and market yourself. You can include volunteer experience and causes. For instance, on Marcella's page, she has included her alternative break experience in Tanzania. Now, most people probably wouldn't understand everything she did or why she went, but it could definitely create some great questions about why she went, what she got to do, who she connected with, what she learned. This could build some interest in you. So maybe I haven't been to Tanzania. I'm not familiar with the Orphans Foundation Fund, but I'm interested. This sounds cool. She worked with a state senator down there. She planned reflection activities. This is very interesting to me. I can see that many of the causes that she's listed tie directly into it as well, so I could talk with her about this. If anything else, this particular section can truly build you to be a more interesting person, a more well-rounded person, and help set you apart from others that may be applying for this position as well. This is a great app for creative students because you get the opportunity to put all of your portfolio together here instead of in a multitude of other places. You have your business professional information along with your portfolio to share with recruiters and with folks that are interested in hiring you and bringing you on as a part of their team. Make sure that you're connecting in meaningful ways. When you start building your LinkedIn, you're going to want to create a network. So much like Facebook or Instagram, you get followers or you find friends. This is the same kind of thing. You want to build your network. Reach out to your family, reach out to your friends, to your faculty members, maybe to counselors or administrators, and start reaching out and connecting them into your network. Because maybe your ultimate goal is to work with the FBI, but you don't have a connection there. You don't know anyone there. You're not sure how to go about it. But one of your friends from college was actually roommates with a person who recently took a position at FBI. Because you've connected with your friends, she can help you reach out to her roommate from the FBI to learn more and to create some informational interviewing opportunities and maybe get your foot in the door. It's a great way to start building your network and learning more people and what they do. You can create contacts from existing friends lists from other networking avenues. So Facebook, Instagram, all of these have quite a few connections. It's fairly easy to just enter them in. Oftentimes, once you start networking, you'll see other people that you may have in common that you can connect with too. You can use your contacts to help you network at the company of your dreams. So for instance, I typed in Nike and Western Oregon University to see what my connections would bring up. Well, luckily, I happen to have someone that I know that used to work at Nike. Michael is a first connection for me. I can message him and I can say, hey, I would love to learn more about Nike, or do you have a connection there now? Or could I create an informational interview time? Any of these things. But let's say that you don't have a Michael on your page and you're not able to message because he's not there. But you do have these seconds. What these seconds mean is that you have got shared connections. You can connect with these shared connections and talk to them and say, hey, Michael, I noticed that you know Victoria, and Victoria works at Nike. Is there any way that I could possibly get an email introduction to her? Would you be willing to share her contact? Michael could easily say, I would love to actually introduce you to Victoria. She does work at Nike. She's a category information analyst. That's right up my alley. I'm a business degree. I would love to be able to do this as well. Or you can reach out and connect yourself and mention what school you went to, because if you notice, her education is Western Oregon University as well. and let her know that you would love to be able to chat with her about her role at Nike and you would love to learn more about Nike and how they operate. Most of the time, because it is LinkedIn, these folks are going to say, yes, I will happily talk to you more about my job, about my career, about my company. It's very few times you would get ignored or get a no. Research the companies and industries that you're interested in. Make sure you are following the companies that you are interested in, because if you put in an application to Nike with your LinkedIn profile across the top of your resume, and they go out and research you to learn more about you, they're going to go to your LinkedIn page and they're going to look to see if you are following them. So you want to make sure that you are connected to their company. It also gives you the added benefit of receiving emails to alert you to new jobs. And oftentimes companies, if you're following them especially, you will see the newest advertising of job openings. If you're following Nike, you are going to see advertisements for Nike. Salem-Keizer School District weekly has job openings that pop up. I follow these companies to try to share them with students, but it definitely gives you the opportunity to see what's open by following with them. Every single week, I receive an email that has this kind of information with a multitude of different jobs that I may be interested in based upon my skills that I put in and my information that I put in from my experience. This is a great way to do job search because you don't have to do a lot of the search. LinkedIn does it for you. You can also connect with alumni at companies that you are interested in. For instance, maybe I'm interested in Corbin and working for Corbin University, and I see that there's 10 alumni at this particular university. I could easily click on the little Western icon and it would tell me who those 10 people are. I might know them, I might not know them, they might know my brother, I don't know, but I can reach out to them and I can ask them about Corbin and I can ask them if they happen to know anyone in advancement that I could talk to about their executive assistant position and do an informational interview and learn more about it. Great opportunities to network and to build your knowledge of places you may be applying for. Exploring opportunities within organizations can readily be done within LinkedIn in a professional way that really lends well to learning about careers. So I typed in baseball because baseball, you don't always think about the behind the scenes, the marketing, the sales, the money pieces of it, the financial aspects, the payroll, all of those pieces. So I typed in baseball to learn about what LinkedIn knows. So LinkedIn brought me some folks that I could easily connect with and talk to them. So for instance, maybe I want to learn about marketing with baseball, and Adidas is what I want to be a part of, or Nike or Columbia or any of those bigs. I could connect with Ryan Barnes and do an informational interviewing about sports marketing for baseball. Or if I want to learn more about HR and the professional side of baseball and being in the office or the financials, I could connect with Jerry Walker, who is the president of Salem-Keizer Volcanoes, and learn more about baseball in general and all of the behind the scenes. Plus, I happen to have 6 shared connections. I could click on that and ask one of my connections to introduce me to Jerry so I could learn more about this. And I could schedule an informational interview with either one of these folks to learn more about baseball and about careers or internships within the field. On the other hand, if I rely on Google for baseball, I'm going to learn about MLB and I'm going to learn about baseball in general. I'm going to learn about New York Yankees. But I'm not necessarily going to build connections or build my network to really build my career. Let us in Service Learning and Career Development help you with your LinkedIn. Let us help you build your network. We are available for career counseling, mock interviews, career assessments, resumes, cover letters. We can help you build your resumes and your networks. Make sure to connect with us. Have a great day.